Hello, Renee Flamont here to cap off this week's topic, you guys. When new supply never ends, what I mean by that is whatever position you're in, as we look at just this week's topics, their new supply never, ever ends. I mean, when they get older, it's harder for them to get new supply. But it never ends, meaning, when I say it never ends, I mean their pursuit of it, their desire for it, their want for it, their chase of it. And even if it's harder as they get older, how do they say? There's a lid for every pot, right? There's a lid for every pot, pan. That they will find, it gets harder. They might not have 10 people on their bench warmer. They might have 2 at age 70. It gets more difficult to get new supply, okay, or 80 or 90, but they're going to get it. We spend so much time concerned over the new supply. I'm holding coffee. I'm doing half a quote. After us, that we forget they're just in a long line of many. And right now is just your narcissist's newer supply than you. It's just their time at that position of new supply. The new supply chain is in constant rotation, regardless of what they make it look like to you. Meaning they might post on social media, they're so happy. They might post on social media, look how in love we are. They may post on oh, this is our 6-month anniversary. We got married, we had a baby. I've always told you guys, it doesn't matter what they do. I've known narcissists to get married just to triangulate someone. You might say, oh, they take that big of a step. Sure, you think a narcissist cares what marriage means? Like you think, I would never do that. Neither would I. I've been married one time. I was never engaged again. I was engaged when I was in college because that's what you do in Rhode Island. You get engaged to the nice Italian boy, but then you break up and then you find someone. At least that's what my life was, okay? But I've never been engaged or close since. Marriage is very serious. That's why I regard it that way. So the one time, I always say, the one time it counted, I picked a stellar guy. And good for me. What if I did go on to marry one of these narcissists? I can't imagine what a disaster it would have been. Their new supply never, ever ends. And they will make it look to you like it really is done to make you feel bad. They will absolutely make you think that the person after you is just wonderful and everything is peaceful. Mine was telling me that they were having problems, and I heard all about the fighting. But he was also telling me they're moving in to get, you know what I mean? Like they're going to mix it all up there and make you feel bad about it. But that new supply is just new when she's new. I hate to say this like it doesn't make any sense. But the new supply is only new when they're new. The new supply becomes X supply, then you're further X, and then there's a newer supply. And then I told you it's a gear shift. And then the kch, kch, kch. Okay, so now the new supply that they have against you becomes X supply. And then now you're a few back. You're a really old supply. But if you continue to be supply for them and answer their call, you might be sitting on their bench as a bench warmer. So when they do have trouble, whether it's their new supply or their new supply or the next new supply, when they have trouble, who are they going to call? Anyone that hasn't cut them off and made them think it's not okay for them to call. My narcissist would never call me. I rejected him. I caused narcissistic injury. I didn't ruin his life because she stayed anyway, but I reached out to the new supply. I told her he was coming here and contacting me. I nailed that coffin shut. There's no way he would contact me. I'm not going to be, because old supply can become new supply again. They keep supply everywhere. That's why they have a bench warmer. Okay? They're making calls. Mine told me he was making calls the whole 3 hours driving south in Florida. The one time I found out about a real big disaster date. He goes, oh yeah, I was making calls the second I left your house for the whole 3-hour drive. Just calling everybody, every girl I knew in Florida, everybody. Calling everybody along the way. New supply. It never, ever ends. So some of those phone calls are probably people, even, 3 years later, are probably people that may still be on his bench as bench warmers. He might still be contacting those girls. He's not contacting this girl. Been 2 years. Not contacting this girl. Because I refuse to be supply to him anymore. I wanted to stop being supply. I wanted to stop supplying him with anything. I have a client in private coaching. I love this. I love that she said this. She knows who she is. She'll probably comment. She said to me once in one of our sessions, her narcissist was hoovering her at work. He'd walk right through her work and all this business, okay? And I said, does he ever ask you like a work question? And then you have to answer him? Like, how does it go? And she said, no, but even if he did, I might point maybe, or I might, but she said, I don't even want him to hear my voice. I love that. Talk about empowerment. She knew, she's done the work. She's done a lot of work. She knew that even the sound of our voice could be supplied to them. They're used to seeing and hearing you just like you're used to seeing and hearing them, which is a lot of the reasons that people can't break away. They're used to the person in their life. They can't picture no communication with this person. So this person's walking through the person's job, trying to act like he's on the phone, trying to maybe fiddle with something, find out about this or that, whatever. I love that so much. And I told her that. I go, I love that. She's like, nope, I don't even want him to hear my voice. I never thought of that. Don't even let him hear your voice, see your face, let alone have lunch or coffee or get you on the phone. They should have zero supply from you because they're always getting new supply. Their new supply never ends. They will always have, I guess what I'm saying is, the new supply position in a narcissist's life. Let's think of it as new supply, X supply, which could be a string. New supply is you right now, you're in the relationship. And there's future new supply. You might be like, well, right now I know he's not. Okay, well, maybe you're in the middle of love bombing and he hasn't gotten to find new supply yet. I'm not saying they don't take a minute. They might not have it right now, but there's always new supply coming. Always. It never ends. So they might be love bombing you right now. You might be having a great 6 months, 3 months, year, I don't know, however long your narcissist can go. Eventually, there will be more new supply. So then you are new supply right now. The second something goes awry, whatever the millions of reasons, so now you move into the X, and this not yet new supply, now they're in new supply. So they're new supply until they find somebody else. This is new supply. Well, I'm not new. We've been together for a year. If he doesn't have somebody else and he's still love bombing you, you're still in the new supply position. It's a position. You're in it. The minute, 600 videos, look them up. The minute anything goes awry or some reason, he's going to get, now you're their new supply. And now they're going to do the new supply. They might decide this person, it might be a week, new supply. And you might still be their girlfriend or boyfriend, but you're in the X supply position because here comes all the new supplies now. One after the other, because their mass dropped, now they're on a roll. The new supply for them never ends. They are always seeking it. They are always wanting it. They are always craving it. Why? Because new supply is going to give them the attention, is going to laugh at their jokes that they've told 45 times to you and everybody else. They're going to believe their sob story. You've caught on. You know the truth. They're going to believe their sob story. They're in the new supply position. You might have listened to their sob story also when you were in the new supply position. By the time you're old supply and they bring in some new cheerleader who could pay them proper mind and think they're fabulous. Why do I have hair on me today? I feel it. By the time that happens, you're onto them. You know the truth about them. You're not swooned by something they say. You're not charmed by something that they say. You've seen the real them. You've seen the bad side of them. You've been devalued by them. You've been mistreated by them. You're no longer new supply. But you don't think the new supply position's empty, do you? Just because you have it on the rocks and you're walking around on eggshells and you're both miserable, you think that he doesn't have a new supply? Or that he's not grooming one, talking to one, online with one, meeting one, going to a coffee shop, saying he's running errands, going to meet someone. Whatever the case is, they're grooming a new supply if you guys are over here heading towards the X supply category. And he may do that for 15 years. Through 2 marriages, I told you, my narcissist, 2 marriages, 15 years, cheated on both women. The audacity of him to think he's this gift to women, that he had to spread himself around and make everyone so happy. Oh, I need to just, oh, do you? Do you? You think you needed to go, and do you think you're so fabulous everyone wants a piece of you? Well, now you're used up, old, no one wants you, and I hope the supply you have now gets away. You guys, I want you to be clear. No sunset, no riding off in the distance. I don't care what they're showing you. I don't care what they're showing you. I don't care what they're showing you or what they're making it look like. The relationship they're in now is new supply only. And once it gets to where they need other new supply, that person is no longer new supply, but they will find new. Well, what if he's with me 6 months and he's love bombing me and he doesn't have anybody else? I know we're together 24/7. Okay. But the new supply position is filled by you. You understand? It's filled by you. So the next supply is going to get the new position as soon as you inch away from it. Please keep in mind on that. You guys, they are not riding off and finding new supply and suddenly having a blissful union. There's always new supply. It's just a matter of who fills it, who fills that position. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. I will see you Monday.